KODB Productions.
Yeah, boy.
So, in this next segment, we're talking about black movies we know are bad, but we still watch them anyway. My choice for today
Don't you
is You
say it.
Got Served.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I actually, you're right, because I watched that motherfucker the other day
It's
on
it's a
Netflix.
stupid
It was
movie.
on Netflix or Hulu. I don't remember which one, but I watched that motherfucker
Both.
the other day, and I was sitting there looking at it, and I was like, "Niggas usually like for real used to talk like this. Like this
Yo,
is
like- now
and
that
like
is the early
and at the
2000s.
end, bro, when he said something, fuck it, you got served, and everybody said, served. I was like, this is so trash.
This is stupid.
This is not good, bro.
So you,
That and fucking stomp the yard too, like nigga.
oh
No, I was just
god,
thinking about that one. Stomp the
Because
Oh.
like, why the fuck did they kill this nigga over a dance battle? I don't.
because he was too good. You know what I'm saying?
No, 'cause-
I don't fucking know.
the reason why movies like You Got Served, even like don't do a You Got Served 2 or any of it. It's a one-off movie. It's a cult movie, and it's very much of its time. We didn't
Drumline.
need like Drumline, but Drumline is a better movie than all of those.
Yeah.
Exactly, but you're not
Drumline-
going to
Drumline
sequel
was
to that
like-
because you can't top that.
You can't. It made marching band. I mean, marching band was already cool, but like black marching bands in the South, like that's a whole thing. And I
Whole
think every
culture.
every sport and every like recreational activity kind of is supposed to get their movie that showcases the best of what that's about. And that movie really took the spirit of what, marching band and marching band competitions is supposed to be. But when you get down to You Got Served, it kind of captures a small window in an era that didn't last long, and
Yeah.
that was that
Back
that is
fashion.
the B2K movie. That's
Everything-
exactly what that is.
Everything about the 2000s, not everything about, because the music was actually pretty decent.
The
honestly.
very early 2000s.
It was just the fashion. The fashion was really bad because like
Super
everybody was
bad.
wearing all these huge clothes, and I
Why, bro, man is wearing a do rag, a sweatband, a knit cap, and
yeah,
a snapback on top. Like
yeah.
we
That's
don't
what I'm
need
saying.
this.
Like, I think that honestly, there were times where like fashion was just not good, and that's why honestly it didn't last long. That's why
And then-
I think that's why music had such a huge shift, and everything had such a huge shift because we were like, we need to forget about 2000s. Like,
What was
Bro,
the joint where everybody
dead-
was wearing
dead
like
ass.
straight jean jackets all the way down?
Oh,
What was it? Britney
fucking
Spears and
denim
Justin Timberlake?
suits.
Yeah, jean. I
God.
looked at that. I almost threw up, bro. I was like, there's
yeah,
no
that's what I'm
threw
saying.
up.
Like the 2000s was just not good.
Yo,
as
so
far as fashion.
imagine this. You got a do rag, a sweatband, a Scully, and a fucking New York Yankees snapback on top of your head, and then you just
brimless
decide
skirt.
to do a twist and backflip, land on your head, and start spinning.
You know what's actually funny though about the 2000s is that they're actually making a comeback right now for real.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
fashion.
A lot
for
of a
sure.
lot of people are kind of inspired by those
What
by
it's
those
because
looks.
we're in a it's those kids, it's our siblings, our younger siblings, they're growing up, and the 2000s like is what the 90s was to us, which
Right.
arguably the 90s is
Ooh,
always going to be
that's
the
a good
best
point.
fashion.
And I think what that movie kind of captures is just kind of the cheesier aspects of like kind of hip hop fashion
Mm-hmm.
and dance battle. Like that to me, You Got Served is almost like a spiritual sequel or successor to like those 80s dance movies like
Mm.
Breakin' and Breakin' 2, to where it's not about the acting, it's not about the story. It's about showcasing, it's a platform for those artists who are in that movie, and a showcasing of the talent around them.
Mm-hmm.
So you think about this idea, a and this is not far-fetched because shit like this exists in real life. So you have a recreational program or a rec center that's owned by somebody, and they do dance battles there to kind of stay away from gang violence.
Mm-hmm.
Now everybody knows if you're gonna bang, you're gonna bang.
Or
So that the whole idea that he had them in there and nobody was shooting at each other after these dance battles, or
I mean
nobody was
maybe
maybe, but
maybe
the idea
Probably
that
left the
these
light
people
lacking.
These
This
people
is what I'm gonna-
only handle their issues with dancing. It's the silliest shit I've ever heard of in my life. So it was like, oh,
There was some
you
type of
tried to run up on
frustrating.
my mama, huh? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Come on, what you got?
Let's get
Why? Still off. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, G?
Like you think we just going? It's like, oh, you killed my father. Let's
yeah.
go. Like what? That
So
makes
now I
no
gotta
sense.
dance on you for respect.
Exactly. Like that's not how that works.
So what I'm about to say is probably extremely controversial in the Black community, but bad movies that we watched anyway. Any, and I mean this, any Medea movie after Diary of a Mad Black Woman, not it. Sorry.
No, you're right. You're right. No,
Not it.
that's not controversial at all.
Hey,
That's
look,
just
he
true.
said the key word. He said movie. He
Movie.
ain't saying jack shit about the play.
Look,
No,
I
the
tell you,
plays are good, but
those
any
are fire.
any movie
Yeah,
after,
movies.
and honestly,
The
Diary
movies
of a
just
Mad
got
Black
bad.
Woman, Diary of a Mad Black Woman was probably one of the best movies.
Bro, I actually went back and
what's,
watched it
what's the
recently.
Medea
Oh wait,
Halloween
what's that
joint,
one with
Boo?
with
What was that?
old dude from fucking, what's that nigga's name? He's from, you know what I'm talking about. He's from fucking Europe. Black dude. He was on the
Boris
Office.
Cujo.
No, it's something like with an E, I think. It's that nigga, the black Superman off of Fast and Furious.
Idris Elba.
Yeah, he was in one of the Medea movies.
Oh, he was
Oh, man,
in
he said the
I Can
Black
Do. He was in
Superman.
I think he was in Daddy's Little Girl.
Yeah, okay, those, no, but he was in a Medea movie also. I just can't remember what it was
I
called.
Can Do Bad All by Myself.
I don't know. But anything, like I said, anything after those specific like movies / plays, not it.
Not it.
Not it.
Nah,
it.
you're not
No,
wrong.
I can believe that because I went back and I actually watched Medea's family reunion and Medea's he's what is the other movie? God damn. So
Somebody's kid is
Medea's
listening right
family
now.
reunion and Diary of a Mad Black Woman. They have really silly moments, but they're at least watchable. I think it got to a point where he was just churning out those movies so fast. He didn't care. He knew his audience was gonna come back and say, "Oh, that's gonna get a movie. That's gonna get a movie too." The
Mhm.
one that broke me was probably Medea's Big Happy Family. Now, as much as I love Teyana Taylor as an artist,
Wait, is that the one with Bow Wow in it?
Byron, yeah, that's a
No
no.
offense,
They
no
they
offense,
ruined that story too.
no offense to that
They
nigga Bow Wow, but if Bow Wow's in it,
yeah, they just botched Shad Moss. Y'all can keep him.
it's just not. You know what I'm saying? If they're paying him to act,
Nah, this ain't it.
He did it for free.
This ain't it.
He just
And then,
walked in on
bro,
set.
peak Tyler Perry, A Fall from Grace. Bro, that
but
movie was so bad they had to go back and re-edit the movie so people would stop criticizing it so much. So
Really?
the old man eating the air pies and drinking out of a cup with no water in it, and those terrible transition scenes with the wigs and everything, they cut a lot of that out and they reshot it, or they put in alternate
scenes.
scenes and angles to make it look a little better. And I'm just like, yo, you should have did that the first time.
But with all that being said, though, shout out to Tyler Perry for being a successful.
And but as a
That's how
businessman,
you get it.
I respect Tyler
Feel
Perry
me?
so much.
Because that nigga Tyler Perry is, if I'm not wrong, a billionaire. I'm pretty sure he's a billionaire.
He's
Or
at least close.
to it.
Yeah.
He's something up there.
But like I said, more importantly, he's a successful black man, and we
Yes.
applaud you.
Oh yeah.
We applaud you, my guy.
We got to give it up for him. Mr. Jaquise
Yes,
Crockett,
sir.
what is your black movie that you know is bad but people watch anyway?
Let's see. We talked about this last episode briefly. We just brought it up, but I'm about to say it here. Norbit.
No,
I don't weigh no damn 300 pounds. I weigh 165. How you?
no, Norbit is fire. Stop.
No,
it.
it's not.
Stop it.
It's an awful movie. It's
Stop
absolutely
it.
it's super fucking offensive.
Who been eating the turkey ass?
And it's funny because of how bad it is. Like
exactly.
you can't even really get around it. You're like, yo,
Like
Eddie.
what is his character, man? Like what is his
Listen.
character and
Listen,
dynamic between
First
all
off,
that?
Norbit is one of the classics next to Baby Daddies. So we're not gonna do that.
That terrible movie too.
I hate
Terrible.
y'all.
Almost destroyed
I hate
all of their careers. We ain't heard from Eddie Griffin since.
He's
Hey,
balling.
I want to go see him in person.
Eddie Griffin's actually doing a lot more stand up and stuff now. He's
Yeah, I wanna go see him in
not doing a
stand-up,
whole bunch
that's
of
it.
movies and stuff anymore. I like that he's going that route.
Look, those movies were fire. I will not accept this.
Nope.
Pick another movie.
Nope. You
Can we
you
just
will,
throw like, even
you
though it's
will.
not really a black movie, can we just throw anything after Fast Furious 2 in there too?
Nah,
Tokyo Drift. After Tokyo Drift, anything after that?
nah.
I like Tokyo Drift.
Because
That's what I'm saying. I like Tokyo.
those were selectively good. Like they're just they're cartoons at this point.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't watching anything after Tokyo Drift.
That's what, no, I tried to. I think the last one I watched was one where it was Hobbs and Shaw or some shit.
Bro,
And,
that
like,
was
But
a
that's
one
a
cartoon.
show though.
Cartoon.
And it wasn't the show then. It was the one where they were in a movie because they were going against each other.
Yeah, that's the one where they were trying to go up against Idris Elba.
Yeah.
But I think that was 7 though, some crap like that, right?
I don't know
Nah,
what
that was
was.
Hobbs and Shaw.
But what
No,
I'm saying
I mean
is,
that was the 7. Hobbs and Shaw became the spinoff between the characters.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it was like Fast 7 or some shit like that.
But we're not gonna
Fast
sit here and
5.
act like they're good though. Like we're not.
I don't know the names of the movies after that,
they're fun, dumb movies, but they're not. Bro, this was a movie about a cop
racing.
person.
This is supposed to be about racing.
A cop pursuing illegal street races with a little bit of crime attached to it. Bro, they are special agents.
Yeah, I would say they done spun so far out that they've worked for the government 3 times now.
3 times.
They might as well put Triple X in these movies, man.
And
Y'all
the only person who was even law enforcement related is not even in the series anymore.
Rest in peace, Paul Walker.
Rest in peace, Paul Walker.
Yeah, but no, but the thing is what I'm saying is that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm confused.
I'm confused.
Remember at the beginning they were like, man, fuck Paul Walker. Nigga's a cop. He a rat. Woo, woo, woo. And now
next thing
they
y'all
all
working
work for the feds.
The federal government, not the police, not state police, not the local deputy,
that man
the
was,
CIA, the FBI.
Yeah, like this nigga Paul Walker was just a cop, bro.
He was like it wasn't even that deep, bro.
It was a small part of the story, even like he was just a cop.
It wasn't even the main point. It was like, yeah, he's a cop. This is an undercover assignment. Mm-hmm. And then, I say after
the second one was like, it was about them being undercover, and I was like, okay, cool. But
I can dig that.
Racing. There's still a lot of racing going on.
Then Tokyo Drift took it in.
Tokyo Drift. It was. I like Tokyo Drift a lot. It was a lot of racing, and then after that, it was just straight.
Now I will even say,
wait, what was the one after Tokyo Drift? Is it Too Fast, Too Furious, or is that directly the second?
Too Fast, Too Furious is the second one.
The second one. That's why it has
the two. And then Tokyo Drift, and then Fast and Furious 4, 5, 6, 7.
That was Fast and Furious. It wasn't a reboot, but it was.
Or was it Faster and Furious or some bullshit? I don't know.
No, the first one was called Fast and Furious. The second one was called Too Fast, Too Furious.
Actually, the first one was called The Fast and the Furious. Then the fourth one was just called Fast and Furious, which is fucking stupid. I know.
Exactly.
Why?
Yeah.
But like I said, like that shit, it just kind of spun out of control, and everybody.
Then they did Fast 5.
Like that's the most successful bullshit movie I've ever just series. This is the most it's the most successful bullshit series I've ever encountered.
It's so bullshit, bro. It is
and that's what I'm saying. People just watch it now because.
How the fuck do you make a series with 9 movies and have it be this stupid? Star Wars.
Oh shit! Shots.
Yeah. But as a lifetime Star Wars fan, I can do that. But there's a lot of other black movies.
At least y'all get more movies. I've been dying for another.
Bro, I will put down a whole list, but we don't got that type of time. So with that being said, Mr. Chris Carter, tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me at CH. No, I'm just
I was saying, we got one.
We got one.
No, you can find me at Chris Carter Music _ on Instagram. Chris Carter on pretty much all platforms. And if you're feeling special, go to chriscartermusic.com, type in your email, and hop on the newsletter.
Oh yeah.
She liked that one.
Mr. Jaquez Crockett, tell them where they can find you at, man.
Yeah, y'all can find me at KPODB Fitness on IG as well as prospect_athlete. You can also find me on YouTube at Prospect Athlete, Mystic Impact. I'm everywhere.
Yeah,
If it's on
everywhere.
the HBAF network, if it's on my network, I'm places. I'm everywhere. Just look for me.
You
You'll see me.
global.
And lastly but not least, you can find me Sivad Nakatre on Instagram. That is SIVAD underscore NEKATRE. And you also find all of us doing moves on Highly Black and Flavored Twitter, which was recently created, and we'll be pushing stuff out there too, which is at HBAF Network on Twitter. And you can also find us on Facebook on our little Facebook promo page at Highly Black and Flavored.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we're wrapping out for another week. We got more coming to y'all. This is Highly Black and Flavored. Catch y'all later. Bow.
Shit been crazy back home lately, so I gotta do it for the film. Headshots, headshots. If we shooting, it's to kill. Shack attack on that backboard, bring the building down like Shaquille. 5 fingers on each hand, I'm a player coach like Phil. But we can take it off the court, nigga, if you got a problem, what's the deal? Pop a nigga like a pill.